Well, there are a number of ballot measures for voters to decide on across central Iowa. And here is one that we've been following closely. This is for Des Moines Airport funding. It was a $350 million bond to be issued for the new terminal they are building. And these are not final numbers yet, but as our results show at this point, overwhelmingly voters in Des Moines are saying yes to that. 80% saying yes right now. Only 20% saying no at this point to the bond referendum for the Des Moines Airport. Now, in the Waukee Schools referendum, $180 million for an auditorium and infrastructure in the schools there. Again, not official results, not final, but another overwhelming approval so far. Yes, 70% there to 30% saying no to that. We will continue to update you on the results of those until they are final. Now, in the Adel DeSoto Minburn School District, voters were asked if they want the board to approve a $58 million bond referendum there for a variety of projects, the largest of them being to construct a new high school. Seen in this rendering, the new building would be fit for 1,000 students. It would be built in 2 phases, the first of which they hope to have open by the 2027-28 school year. Megan McPherson has been following these multiple special measures. Let's take a look at this graphic here first. Again, not final results, but another overwhelming support for the ADM schools referendum. 80% right now saying yes to that, to 20% no. Let's get out to Megan McPherson, who's been following these special measures on the ballot. Megan, what's the latest with these that you're hearing?
Stephanie, you just mentioned this measure that we've been following all night with the bond referendum for the Des Moines Airport. And as you said, according to the Polk County Auditor's Office, we are seeing that this is likely going to pass with nearly 80% of the votes. We talked about this a bit earlier this evening, but the Airport Authority recently released a statement saying that they expect these bonds to save about $70 million in expected interest costs over the span of the life of the loan. So clearly a worthwhile investment for those living here in Des Moines. And of course, the Airport Authority has told Local 5 in the past that they hope that this money will help expand the airport, bring in more airlines, more flights, and of course, provide a better experience for people flying in and out of Iowa's capital city. Now, another update I did want to provide you with tonight was one on the Johnston School Board, their race. Of course, that's been a very contentious one, and something that's been very unprecedented with this race is that it's really become political. A lot of the candidates in this race have expressed their siding either way, whether they are more progressive or more conservative. But as it's looking right now, it seems that there is still going to remain a progressive majority on the Johnston School Board. This, of course, mattering because we've talked a lot about Senate File 496. Johnston School Board has been weighing in on whether or not they want to do things like banning books and talking about COVID restrictions and other impacts of public school education. So for Johnston voters, it's important to know that there will remain a progressive majority on the school board. Stephanie, back to you.